All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. Happy 24th of April. I hope you guys had a great April. We are here. It's already that time of the month where we wrap everything up for the last show of the month with a great match of great card of 8 classic matches to both end the feuds and tie the knots on this amazing month that has been full of ups and downs and title changes and reemergences. And if you think you've seen everything this month, you haven't seen nothing yet, because on our May 4th show we have quite a few returns and debuts and whatnot. So make sure you guys tune in on May 4th for our first show of May. But right now we got the women's tag team titles on the line as the number one contenders after winning a tournament. The Squared Circle Cafe finds themselves taking on the very women who took their tag titles way back when. The ever so dominant thus far, Lavern and Shirley. They are your current WOW Women Warriors Wrestling iconic tag team champions. Last time, this match didn't even make it to the ring due to the fact that a blind assault by the champions on the challengers. And isolation. This time, hopefully, cooler heads will prevail, as the host Daria Vengeance, who in her absence from the tag team division was the women's champion for a little while, until losing it back to the Saint, Peggy Hannon. As I said, anything can happen here. And we're coming to you guys live, of course, from the Jazz and Sons Dream Masters in Women Warriors Wrestling iconic Hall of Fame. Room. In the arena. Sorry. As first we have the challengers coming out, paying homage to one of their favorite tag teams. In fact, they say they are the tag team that is responsible for them getting together in the first place. It is from the mean streets of Bad Street, USA, and Atlanta, GA. That is DJC, and of course, her host with the most, the lovely Daria Stevens, of course, as you see her trying to delete the former person of this tag team. She's trying to delete the tag team reign of Lavern and Shirley, who have had the tag team titles now for quite a while. Of course, Daria and DJC, it's been a little while since they've teamed together. Of course, DJC was also out with an injured Achilles injury. So, can't wait to see if she has any ring rust at all. Rumor has it that her cat has helped her out with her healing. So, we'll have to see how that's going to play into play, if it does at all. As the champions make their way to the ring, and here they come. Of course, they are the glamorous duo and the iconic duo of Lavern and Shirley. They are all about themselves, ladies and gentlemen. Fans are kind of mixed on these two icons. Had the tag team titles for a while. They did lose them briefly to the super heroic women. Unfortunately, after a devastating loss back to the Lavern and Shirley and an injury, unfortunately the heroes have been called back to Netflix to work on their exciting new show. So unfortunately they had to leave for the time being until a return. We all know on Dream Masters and Women Warriors Wrestling that you never know, and nothing is ever said for good. Someone's going or staying, because anyone can show up at any point. Case in point, the challenger tonight in their main event. But for right now, it's about the women's tag team titles, and you see it. You got the women's tag team championship on the line. There you go, the Women's Warrior Wrestling Icon Tag Team Championship. There's the challengers, DJC and Daria Stevens. They are the Squared Circle Cafe, and of course their opponents, the champions, Lavern DeFazio, Shirley Feeney. They are just simply Lavern and Shirley. They are the icons. And that is what it's for. Of course, DJC and Daria are not strangers to those championships. They know how to win and do a very good job at it. There's a collar and elbow tie-up. Last time these four women met for the title rematch, way back when, it was a blind assault by the champions on the challengers, and Daria didn't even get involved in the match, nor did Lavern, as Shirley and DJC brawled it out in the outside. As the referee now trying to separate these two, there's some serious bad blood between Shirley Feeney and DJC. As DJC with a nice armbar there. Oh, and a reverse for Shirley, the feisty Irish American from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, now forcing DJC into the opposite corner. I don't know how smart that is. Not a good idea to pick a fight in the opposite corner. The referee had to step in there again. Oh, shot to the throat by Shirley. Not afraid of taking a shortcut by any means. And now, oh, reversal. And now DJC with a nice sedlock was starting things off very scientifically. Of course, the referee did warn the girls to try to control themselves and act like ladies, to which Daria burped at the referee to his response. As DJC with a nice takedown and a boot to the face. The challengers want their titles back, apparently, and they're not afraid to take so. There's a nice German suplex by DJC, and up. Now, what are we going to see here? One of the things that are effective is their tag team momentum here. Oh, reversal. The champion knows to get out of that corner. She knows all too well. And she sends her to her neutral corner, I should say. As Shirley putting the feet up there. We have not. Oh, there's the tag now, and here comes the vixen of the Bronx, ladies and gentlemen. It is Lavern DeFazio, right now they're isolating DJC, which is kind of smart. It's a smart strategy, I'd say. Oh my, there's a spear though. It is a good strategy to isolate an opponent when you're in a tag team match. However, and in comes Daria in with Lavern. Daria does not fool around as she sends Lavern off the ropes. Reversal. What a swinging neck breaker. Former women's champion wants tag team gold, and now apparently Daria has forgotten what sport she's playing because she's using Lavern's head for a basketball. Bouncing it off that apron. Daria a little surprised. They're not strangers, these two. These are the women that took their tag titles. Oh, as Daria jumps Lavern. Now, I want to remind you guys that title match rules are in place. So, pinfalls, submissions, and knockouts anywhere in the building, including out there on the floor. A twist of fate gets a 2 count only. Does Daria. And Lavern right back up. But Daria sends her back into the ring. Daria's looking to, it's a little retribution on Lavern. Collar and elbow tie up again. Daria fends her off. Ooh, a right hand. Oh, wait a minute here. Reverse DDT. And Daria's very excited as Lavern trying to crawl to make the tag. And makes it to Shirley. In comes Shirley now. And, ooh, Daria catches with a reverse elbow. And Lavern is off the apron. Daria has apparently put her through the well already. Uh-oh. Looks like my wife's looking for the shadow kick, ladies and gentlemen. A move that I taught her. There it is. My wife pulls off the shadow kick. Taught to her by yours truly. Gets only a 2 count. A 2 count only. I think she hesitated a little bit. As nice snap there and an elbow on the top of the head. And Daria now feeling it. Oop, there goes a referee getting in the way again. And there's the tag to her tag team partner. This could be it right here. The referee is in the way. Poetry in Motion paying homage to the tag team of their heroes. As DJC is now in there. Oh my. Yeah. How about that? DJC taking some moments to meditate. and is very excited, rightfully so, as the champion trying to crawl on her hands and knees. As DJC, oh wait a minute, DJC, she's tuning up the bands. Oh, what a shadow kick. And DJC brings the titles home to the Squared Circle Cafe. Look at that spear right here. We saw Daria earlier taking it with the black. We saw her with a shadow kick and, of course, a twist of fate on the outside of the ring. Look at this twist of fate right here on the outside. Paying homage to her under her heroes. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough, nor was the shadow kick that I taught her, that she did very well. Just unfortunately, Lavern maybe had an impulse kicked out. But DJC had things in common. There we go. We got new tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen, as the girls are getting down. And the Squared Circle Cafe and the fans here in the Dream Masters and Warrior Wrestling Icon Arena are boogieing down. As we have new tag team champions to, oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you twerk apparently. I don't even know if that's a thing, but apparently my wife knows how to do so. So there you go. As the girls celebrating the way they do, partying it up and dancing around.